With the musicians we had, we were pretty much guaranteed a slam dunk. It would have been hard to make a bad record with them, and they did a stellar job, and this thing came out so good. We had 𝗵𝘓𝗭𝗋𝗆 on banjo, Dan Boner on guitar and harmony vocals, Ashley Cottle on bass and harmony vocals, Brandon Bostic on guitar and dobro. I played mandolin and produced the project, and Amy sang and played fiddle, and of course she wrote all 8 songs on this album. And we had the engineer Daniel Rice, who is the engineer for the Steel Drivers. So none of them are too shabby, and this thing came out, as I expected, really, really good, and then even exceeded that. As a teacher for over 20 years, every now and then I get to see somebody graduate. They go on to become a professional musician. They go on to make records. They go on to write songs and innovate. And that happened with Amy Clay. Amy had taken fiddle lessons from me for years. And one day she comes to me and says, I wrote a song. And I didn't know Amy wrote songs. I had never heard Amy sing before either. So she sings me this song, and she sounded great. And the song was pretty good. So she said, well, what do you think I should do with this? And I would go and hone it some more, make sure it's exactly what you want, and then bring it back. So she did. And it came back and had gone from a good song to a great song. So then she did it again. A couple weeks later, I wrote another song. Couple weeks later, I wrote another one. Eventually, she has like 10 songs, and they're all really good. We had worked together on chord progressions and things like that, but she did all the work. She wrote all the lyrics, wrote the melodies, and she was singing them great. So one day she says, what should I do with this stuff? And I said, well, you can do anything from play it by yourself at home, or you can go all the way to making a professional record. Well, we ended up doing the second one and released Still Time to Dream, Amy Clay's brand new record. And I'm really, really excited about it. I can't wait for you all to hear it, both because she did such an amazing job and because I'm really proud that another student has gone on and made a professional CD. It's something that is exciting for any teacher. And even more exciting is I got to be involved in it. I produced the album. We got stellar musicians from Nashville. We had 𝗵𝘓𝗭𝗋𝗆 on banjo, who you know from SiriusXM and from the 𝗵𝗂𝗋 band that I used to play in. Dan Boner also used to be in the 𝗵𝗂𝗋 band and played on all kinds of stuff, produced my last album, Wings of a Jetliner. He played guitar and he sang harmony on this. Oh, and he's the director of East Tennessee State University's bluegrass program. So not too shabby. We had Ashley Cottle on bass. She played on my first record and she played bass on this one. She sang harmony. It was amazing. We had Brandon Bostic on guitar and dobro. Of course, Amy sang and wrote the songs and played her fiddle. And then just to wrap it all up and capture the tones, we had Daniel Rice engineering, and he is the engineer for the Steel Drivers. So super legit. It would have been hard to make a bad album with that group of people, and I expected it to be really good, but it surpassed even that. This album is fantastic. Everybody involved did such a good job. There's a lot of different types of music on it. We started out with Still Time to Dream, which is a really exciting, upbeat 6/8 song. When I Love You, really introspective and just beautiful song. You're My Wrecking Ball, boy, grr, watch out for speeding tickets. And I Know You Love Me, nice, lopey, laid-back, bouncy bluegrass song. In This Quiet With You, tearjerker, just a warning. Last Summer, that one, it's an exciting, just energetic bluegrass song with just a bunch of just banjo behind it. It's so good. Tears, boy, this one is one of everybody's favorites. Everybody loved this song. It's kind of a country-leaning sort of a song. There's some bluegrass-leaning stuff on this album and some country-leaning stuff. And then finally, Built in the 70s, very exciting, driving bluegrass song to wrap it up. And we even got the famous dashboard ending right at the end of it. This thing is just really great. So I hope you'll check it out. You can get it at Amy's website, amyclaymusic.com. You can follow her on all the socials. It is also on every streaming platform you could find, plus some that you've never heard of. So check it out. Amy Clay, Still Time to Dream. I produced it. We had 𝗵𝘓𝗭𝗋𝗆, Dan Boner, Ashley Cottle, Brandon Bostic, and Daniel Rice involved in the project. I played mandolin. And they all just did an amazing job. So I hope you'll check it out. Let me know what you think down in the comments after you check it out. And soon I'm going to feature a couple of my other students who went pro as well and talk about what they did and how you can do the same thing if it's something you desire. All right. Bye, everybody.